Hi, I'm Justin, and today I want to talk to you about bee pollen, what to look out for when purchasing it, how it can benefit you, and how to consume it. So stay tuned. A number of other sellers of bee pollen in Australia are actually selling Chinese imported bee pollen, and some of it is even labelled as Australian. But I'm confident it's imported because when you compare the flavour and colour variety with the genuine Australian bee pollen, there's no comparison. 100% of our bee pollen comes from beehives located in rural Western Australia, far from any pollution. The problem with imported bee products is you don't know how the product has been treated on entry into Australia, or if the bees are treated ethically. What's more, some bee pollen is also heat treated after harvesting, which has a significant impact on the nutritional quality of the finished product. Our bees are treated extremely well. They are free to leave at any time, so we make sure that we look after them so they choose to stick around. The way our bee pollen is collected is very simple. The bees fly through small holes when they enter the hive, and some of the pollen on their feet falls off and is then collected by our beekeepers. The bees are not harmed at all in the process. Bee pollen is one of the very few foods on the planet that are considered a complete food, as it contains such a wide variety of vitamins and nutrients. Bee pollen can be a great source of slow-release energy. It's caffeine-free, and I recommend taking it first thing in the morning rather than later in the day. Packed full of antioxidants. It truly is one of nature's most impressive superfoods. I see a lot of inferior bee pollens being sold in capsules. I think this is to mask the poor flavour. There are some studies that indicate that bee pollen is actually less effective if taken in capsules. Our bee pollen has a subtle honey-like flavour that is delicious. Putting it in capsules would simply be a crime. I like to sprinkle my bee pollen over muesli first thing in the morning. You can also add a teaspoon of bee pollen under your tongue and let it dissolve for a delicious instant energy boost that lasts all day. Don't take my word for it. Visit forestsuperfoods.com.au and check out the hundreds of 5-star reviews from customers who have purchased our bee pollen and learn more about the product at the same time. Thanks for watching.